Welcome to modern corporate America, where companies have found a new way to screw over their employees. The unrealistic pay cut. Companies are now demanding massive pay cuts, and by massive, I mean sell a kidney to make rent massive. These aren't struggling mom and pop shops. These are profitable corporations with CEOs who probably wipe their butts with $100 bills. They're not asking for pay cuts because they need to. They're doing it because they can. Let's dive into the magical world of corporate BS, where pay cuts are rebranded as shared sacrifices and team efforts. Companies love to spin these pay cuts as noble gestures, as if asking employees to take home less money is akin to donating a kidney. They'll tell you it's to save jobs or ensure the company's future, which sounds suspiciously like ensuring the CEO's third vacation home. The supposed benefits of these pay cuts are about as real as my chances of winning an Olympic gold in synchronized swimming. Companies claim it helps them stay competitive, reduce layoffs, and maintain operational stability. But here's a wild idea. Maybe try cutting the executive bonuses first. Or, I don't know, maybe don't buy that third private jet. The truth is, these pay cuts are nothing more than a way for companies to pad their bottom line at the expense of their workers. Now, let's talk about a real-life example that's so ridiculous, it sounds like something out of a bad comedy sketch. Enter Cheeseburger, the company behind I Can Has Cheeseburger, and Failblog. In a move that can only be described as ballsy, and not in a good way, Cheeseburger's CEO asked employees to take a $5,000 pay cut. Yes, you heard that right, $5,000. For the average employee, that's a massive chunk of change. Rent money, grocery money, keep the lights on money. But wait, it gets better, or worse, depending on your perspective. This wasn't presented as a temporary measure or a one-time thing. Oh no, this was a permanent pay cut. It's like your boss walked up to you and said, "Hey, remember all that hard work you've been doing? Yeah, we've decided it's worth less now, forever." Now let's talk about the real impact of these pay cuts, because it's not just about numbers on a paycheck. When companies slash salaries, they're not just cutting into profits, they're cutting into people's futures. A $5,000 pay cut isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a life-altering event. It's the difference between having a safety net and being one unexpected expense away from financial ruin. But the impact goes beyond just finances. It absolutely decimates employee morale. When employees are constantly worried about making ends meet, their productivity suffers, their health suffers, their relationships suffer. It's a domino effect of misery that starts with a pay cut and ends with a workforce that's stressed, resentful, and probably updating their resumes. All right, folks, it's time for a call to action. It's time to channel your inner network and yell, "I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore." First things first, know your rights. In many cases, these pay cuts aren't just morally bankrupt, they're legally questionable. Next, organize. There's strength in numbers, people. Talk to your coworkers. Form a united front. Finally, don't be afraid to walk away. Update your resume. Network like your life depends on it, and be ready to jump ship if necessary. Because at the end of the day, you deserve better than to work for a company that sees you as nothing more than a line item on a budget spreadsheet. Stand up for fair pay, because if we don't, who will? If you like this video, don't forget to rate, subscribe, and share so we can keep you up to date on what's important in our tiny fraction of the universe. And, as always, take care.